Daily Day 8. So this was day 7 along with the sleeve for the cup, which is what I journaled on. Actually, I should show you guys that because I don't think you saw that with the journal. Let me just quick open this up. So there's the sleeve, and then I had this peppermint or the like hot cocoa or whatever already done. It's just the journaling is complete now. So then that just lays basically like that across it, and you can tell that that's that sleeve, and then there's the back side of it. So I like how that turned out. So the nice part about that is today I don't have to worry about whatever paper is behind it or any of that stuff. Let me get just realized I need to get the feet up. Although that managed to make it easier. So tonight I have one phone-sized photo. It's not 4x6 because this is 4x6 here. And then we have this 4x6 at the top. And this basically is a picture of me getting a bunch of basics that I needed. And then a Christmas present that came in. Hey, Tammy. I have lost about 50 pounds since last year. And so like my winter coat didn't fit and stuff like that. So, and I needed new gloves. I needed some more workout clothes, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, so that's what this page is all about. But I did do a little bit of Christmas shopping. I was at Kohl's a couple of weekends ago. It was insane. Hey, Elizabeth. So it was still November, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about shopping. So what I did here is I grabbed a bunch of cards here that are talking about running errands or shopping, that kind of a thing. And I'm just going to lay these to the side in the interest in the fact that it's, hey, Barbara, hey, Krista. In the interest of the fact that I've worked a very long day today and I don't know how much of my voice is left because I've been talking all day. I'm going to, I pulled the paper that I knew I wanted to use. You guys have seen me use this quite a bit. And what I'm thinking is we're going to do something like this. And I just realized that this is not quite 3, like it's a little bit short. So that's okay. I have a 4-inch piece of paper here. So what I'm going to do is just make it like 3 1/4 wide. And then that way I know this will cover it. And it does. So I'm thinking card here, some sort of embellishment here. And then I will go from there. So let's get this on, since this is known. And I do have some room in that photo here too, because none of that is all that important. So let's get these pieces on. I talked about doing this the other day if you wanted to conserve paper. And so I had a couple little scraps and I just grabbed those. And then because the photo is going to cover this, you don't need to be too concerned about what's going on here. So it is a nice way, if you have limited paper or you have a paper like this plaid that I'm really loving, and I think I have about 1/3 of a sheet left of this plus another sheet that I'm going to want to make it last through this December daily because, you know, for most of it, if I can do that, because I'm really enjoying using it. Now, I love this paper just because it's the navy. It's a Christmassy green. It's a lighter, well, it's a Christmassy green, and then sometimes, depending on what it's crossing, it looks lighter. I'm just eyeballing this too, by the way. And then I have red and burgundy, so it goes with all sorts of things. Okay, so we have that done and that done. So I do like this out and about, and I like that green. This, I don't love that card for some reason. So this is the holiday to-do list. It's a lot of white up there. Do you like the making a list and checking it twice? That red is a little bit off though, from this more burgundy red. Here's just a shopping bag. And I could do that and just journal in here and just, you know, talk about whatever, but that is a lot of gray, as is that. This, I think, is getting a little bit too busy. Here's a to-do list. And then I have the add to cart. Now, we think of that more as like electronically shopping, but I'm okay with this. And then this card is dark. I think it's a little bit too much of this green, though, up against this one. So my two favorite cards are this one and that one. And then I grabbed some pieces here in the interest of saving time for my voice. I did do a sweater weather banner because there were some sweaters that came in under that had come in. Okay. So here's Santa. The problem with this is now Santa's looking out of the layout, which I don't love, but I do like that. I kind of like the idea of this naughty or nice piece because I'm shopping, but you know, I wasn't being naughty. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas is cute too. I could do the making a list and checking it twice, but I actually like the red up against this. So let's do that one. And then the question is, do I want to do like sweater weather up against here somewhere? I could do that. Might break my rule again. Let me see if it really, I'm gonna have to tear it if, does that bother me all that much if Santa is not, actually it doesn't really bother me that Santa is looking into the journaling here. So I'm gonna break my rule. So I guess it's good to know the rules so you can break them if you want to. So in other words, I like my embellishments to look into the page or the center of the book instead of the Santa's going to be looking outside the book. Okay, so we're going to get Santa in here. I did also grab these, but one of the things is these are from that Happy Holidays collection. I'm a little concerned about the fact that it's really cream compared to all the white on here. So I thought I might have those to try. Ooh, and I did grab, I had some Christmas sweaters here. So I could add in, let's get Santa kind of positioned here again. And then sweater weather. So I could do that. There is a blue one. It's not, oh, there's actually two blue sweaters. I was thinking more plain because I have this green, but I think that's too much green on green on green. And it's a very bluey green compared to that background, which doesn't always bother me, but in this case, I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, this just feels like it's lots of stuff on lots of stuff here. Let me try. There's a light blue in this collection as well. Too much with all the graphic on it. So I do have the sticker book that goes with this collection. I just wanted to see, like, what's the red? I think there's a red. Yeah, that red sweater has the tree on it. And the other green sweater is still big. So, okay. So I think I like the idea of doing this a little bit better. Now these two reds are a little bit different now that I'm looking at this sweater weather idea. And well, it kind of goes back to the red on here, but that feels like it's standing out a little bit to me. I'm going to take this off a second and see, is there, like, I've got a big heart here. I've got a let's go. I kind of like that one. And then maybe I could add in, oh, I forgot I have this shopping time sticker as well. Oh, and you know what else I need, you guys? Wasn't even thinking about my number. Maybe I should think about my number. Okay, so let's just get the shopping time sticker up here. This came from the stickers this year. And I'm definitely sold on this green piece here. Let's grab, let's see, what do we think? So could also do like this one, but I really like the idea of the let's go. Let's get this, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas down here. And that takes up some of the extra space. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. I just got a little ATG on the front there. It takes, you know, kind of some space up of the, like, boring card handle here. Okay, let's go, and I need to think about a number. I do have it in here. Sometimes when I'm trying to decide, I'll cut them off like this, and then I can move them around just to see. And I'm going to hide like part of the curl on that list, I think. I think it would look good if I had. Okay. So if I do this, I like that little bit of red there. Okay, so let's get Santa down, because I'm liking his position, and everyone else will follow. And I sort of like the naughty or nice because, you know, I'm shopping for myself. And is that a naughty thing or a nice thing? Okay, so this needs to come up here a little bit, I think. And then this, and I'm going to overlap that with Santa here. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm just making sure that this edge of this December 8th is coming out a little bit more than the edge of that green piece. Could probably come out just a little bit more too. I want it to look obviously like it's not lined up with this edge here. That's what I'm trying to accomplish anyway. Okay. Okay, so I'm liking where that is. So let's get that down. And then we'll put this down. And then I can put this down. Seeing a little edge of this here that I want to get rid of. Although if I do that, the naughty or nice needs to come down just a little bit here. It's just little details like that. Get a little crazy about that sometimes. Okay. All right, now I'm liking the way that looks. The one thing I'm thinking is, do I need something down here? And I already have this down, otherwise I could justify that a little bit more to one side or the other. I sort of like the idea of this. Let's do the same thing I did with the other one. And I'm just kind of thinking, you know, this is all winter gear that I'm buying, so that sort of makes sense. It's just getting a little bit more blue down in here. And then I think I'll make this come off this edge a little bit. And then I feel like if I do this, I need to get some green in here. And I could also probably get some more that like aqua color up in here within that cluster with some enamel dots. So let me grab, I had blue or aqua one day. I think specifically with this collection even. Yeah, it was that one. I think I need to leave those out so I don't lose them again. Okay, so then maybe some blue or aqua up here and green down here. And I need to get this off that piece there. So this is taking what was a symmetrical, basically, card. And then I'm making a little asymmetrical, but I like the idea of the two chipboard circles across from each other. And I'm going to grab the green. And this is kind of a lighter green, so I'll use, and this is Altenew Green Meadows, in case anybody's wondering. I think maybe I'll get this one, sneak it kind of in there, and then I don't have to look at that kind of weird edge that I was seeing from like the edge of this. It was peeking out just a little bit, and a green one there. And then let's pop a small, I think a small one. I want the small one over here. Yeah, that's unbalancing it a little bit more. So let's get this over here. I could probably actually, instead of using a small one, I could probably use a medium one up in here. And maybe there. That's a little bit better. I like it a little bit further off this, more on the photograph there. So that's where the green is going. And then these are Altenew Cool Summer Nights. And then let's look kind of, I just scratched that dot. Okay, so let's kind of do what I did down here where I just used 3 of them. Grab one there. And then we'll just put one here. I don't tend to like my enamel dots floating in space. That's just a personal thing. Doesn't mean it's wrong if you let them, like if you put them floating out here. I will do that on occasion, but I tend to like them anchored to something. Okay, you know what? I think that's done. I think I like how that looks. Again, not a real difficult page here tonight. And I'm liking this. And this one, let me pop this in here and I'll show you how this is going to lay in the book. And this was something I was thinking about because yesterday I talked about how I was prepping for the week because I had a busy week. So this lays like this. Excuse me. And then I'm going to have this little 2 photo piece here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow, whether I'm going to use labels or if I might put another card. I mean, I could make a flip pocket here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to leave it kind of pure, but I could put like a journaling card and I could punch it here so that just one of them sits there. And I've done that. I may not do that though because it's the size there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. But the thing I like about this is I'm seeing lots of colors here, which makes it easier to work with this page and then these following pages here with a lot of colors on them. So I think that'll be a nice match as I go forward. All right, so that is our layout for day 8. Hope you guys are all well. Hope your books are going well. And I will be back tomorrow night, probably about the same time tomorrow night. And Merry Christmas to you all. Thanks, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.